Hey YouTube! So today I'm going to be showing you how to tint your own car using the following things right here. As you guys can see, I'm not using a tint roll film, however I'm using a pre-cut film specifically for the Subaru BRZ, GT86, and FRS. I got these pre-cut tint films on Amazon for around 40 bucks for this car. They're 20% I believe overall, all of them. And as you guys can see, a closer look, this is going to be the film for the back seats. This one's going to be in the front, or the passenger and driver side windows, a little triangle that you would see. These ones are going to be for the passenger and the driver window. And finally, I got this big one right here on the back of that. That's going to be for the back side of the car, basically the back windshield. So some of you guys might ask, why do it yourself? Well, the reason being is the price. If I were to do this outside on a professional tinting place, it'll cost me around $150 to $250 just to get those windows done. And compared to this, I've only spent so far $40 just for the tint films. And again, so there is a risk involved in that, since I'm doing it myself, compared to a professional place, is that it might not come out good. But making this video today to show if it does work or if it doesn't, what might work or what might not work for you or for me. In addition to the tint films, a couple of things you guys might need is the squeegee right here, different kind of squeegee. I got them as well on Amazon for around 10 bucks. And it comes with a blade to clean your windows, rubber one. Another, well, this isn't a rubber one, it's a metal one. I'm not sure where it uses. Maybe it's part of cleaning your window. And another soft squeegee right here with a plastic tip. And you might be wondering why I have a spray bottle here and baby shampoo. Well, that's because that's going to be my tint film solution. So I'm going to show you guys how to mix that. And also the kit comes with a razor blade. Not the best kind of razor blade, but I'm probably not going to be using that, but it's there. The process of this looks kind of simple. So the tint film that I got actually came with instructions. So the first step would be wet the outside glass, place the liner out, partially remove the liner, wet it, place it in the inside glass, align, and squeegee out, and thumbs up. So let's see if that works out the way it does. Right, so the first step to this is making the tint solution. And to do that, what you guys would need is around 2 cups of water and about 1/4 a teaspoon of this baby shampoo. People might ask, why use baby shampoo? Well, the reason being is that you don't really want a strong detergent to use for this. The shampoo is the thing that's gonna give you the ability to slide your tint around the window to align it. Basically, that's what I'm thinking. That's the purpose of it. So a mild, really mild detergent is the perfect way to do that. If you just put water and you put the film in the window or the windshield, it might not even move. So a little bit of shampoo will help it move and give you that slide that you need. Again, just take this, pour it into your bottle, and our tint solution is ready. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is actually cut this piece off and just try it with this, just so I can get used to how this process would go. So I'm gonna do the driver side window on the triangle piece and see if it even looks good or not, and we'll go from there. I'm just gonna use the razor blade that they give me. Again, this is a cheap razor blade and I can't even open it. Jeez. That gives me this piece. Alright, so let's go to the car and try to put this on. And in addition to the stuff you need, I went ahead and got some microfiber cloths for cleaning and taking off the wet spots. So let's just jump right to it. The first step is to wet the glass outside. Got that. Once you have that all wet, you go ahead and place the adhesive side towards you. So this way, the film is going to look like that. Alright, so next step is clean the inside glass. Do that right now. Right, and the best way to do that is to use a razor, which they provide with this kit right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So this is gonna get rid of the dirt. And it's not gonna scratch your windows. The razor is usually what's used to clean dirt from glass, so that's the reason why we're doing this right here. So wish me luck. Here we go. Again, it's gonna be towards me. When I take it, it's just gonna go like that. Wet your hands, get the film ready, spray the film, and here we go. Right, so that's the tint right there. That's where the adhesive is. Spray that. Right, got that side. I'm just going to spray that side. Here we go. And whenever you feel the need to move it, just go ahead and wet it some more. And oh, actually, this one fits perfectly then. So no trimming required. Once you got that shape down, the side. So basically, just adjust it until you're happy with it. Get your squeegee, start squeegeeing the water out. Again, you're just trying to get the water out. So if you guys ever tried to install screen protectors, it's similar to that. Alright, so I got the first side done. And I could say it looks really good in there. So just a little bit of space in the edges. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So what I did was just squeegee the water out from down to, up to down. And then that way. And here is what it looks like outside. So it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but I'm going to be doing this side next, so then it'll really pop up. Okay, so now I have the tint right here, the big one. Hopefully this goes on without any problems, but here we go. Again, spray. Oh. Put the adhesive sides towards you, and again I'm just going to be cleaning the window. Went ahead and turned on the lights. Right. So clean the windows really good to make sure that it sticks well. So installing this one was a challenge, because you can see I've already messed up. So first of all, I didn't realize there was a sticker right here, super sticker, I need to take off. And then there was extra material in it, and I forgot to basically I forgot that the windows roll up whenever you close the door. So it looks fine right there, but as soon as you close the door, this happens. Not only that, that happens too. So what I'm going to do is install the other side and not cut it, because I did cut it, and see where it goes, and then dry it completely before I even close the door. But the problem with that is I'm having trouble putting this thing in. Before I cut it, I tried shoving it in here, but I had trouble with that. So I'm going to try and do that in the passenger door and see if it works out. As for this, what I'm gonna do is basically just get a local tint in the store and try to match it up. But other than that, yeah, I messed up. So don't do that. Right, so it's been a week since I've been trying to do the tint, and as you guys can see, I've taken off the tint because simply it was just peeling off right around this corner right here. But luckily enough, I contacted the seller to see if I can get a replacement, and they were kind enough to actually give me the replacement. So I received it after about a week, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. Now, I found a cool little neat trick for this. Alright, so that trick I'm talking about is located right over here. So, if you guys remember, I told you guys this lifts up the window. Close it, or will you push it? When you push it, lifts up the window. You take it off, it goes down. So, the little nice trick to this is if you take off this 10mm bolt right here, it actually, there you go. You guys heard that? The window is now up. So that's a cool little thing to have. Right, so when I do install the tints now, I can do it without it having to slide against this side right here. So you guys check this out. If I put the bolt in, it goes down. Probably has to do something with completing the circuit, but take it off, goes up, put it back in, goes down, up. Right, so again, I did this side with the same process, and I have to tell you guys it's much easier to do this way. Way easier. Right, so that's what it looks like. And here it is outside. So already this is starting to look really good. I'll go ahead and finish this side right here. Alright, so the other side is now done. So you guys can see. Looks really good. These cars do look real good tinted. And again, this is I believe 20%. And look at that. Now, the last thing I'm gonna have to do is the back windshield over here. Now, the first time I tried this, I failed miserably. Everything was crumpled. The tint was basically all crumpled up. Trying to put it on, getting into this back seat is the worst part. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt that, and hopefully it all works out fine. Now, if you guys can see, I do have a heat gun right there, and that heat gun is I got it from Harbor Freight for about $15, just in case I get those, they call them fingers on tinting. So fingers are when like finger looking things don't want to stick. So if that happens again on this install, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go use that heat gun. Alright, so I'm gonna get to that. So I might have found the best way to do this. I went ahead and got the back seats down so that I can sit right here and try to apply the tint this way, or that, or even lay down this way and try to apply it that way. Alright, so now I was thinking about taking off this brake light right here, but the first attempt that I tried to, I broke some clips. So I was lucky enough to have it put back without it going anywhere. So I don't think I'm going to take that apart again, just in case more clips break. And doing that, it's going to cost me more money to get this replaced. So I'm just going to do it probably like this, and I'm going to attempt installing it as best I could this way. Here we go. So I got the tint laid down over here, and I'm gonna be attempting to put that right about now. So I'm just gonna warn you guys, it does only come in one way, so make sure that it's positioned correctly before you try to put it on, or else you're gonna have a bad day trying to flip it when it's already on the glass. Right, so again, align it properly. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. Start spraying. We'll spray the window first and go from that. Wish me luck. Alright, so I did get the tint on there, but I was faced with a little bit of hardship. Like these right here, I've been trying to shrink them with the heat gun. There's a couple more right over here. Right. So I've got a couple more. Other than that, these little imperfections on the top, such as this one, and that's about it. And we should be good to go. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on the outside. Alright, again, the imperfections are right over here. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and try and shrink them a little bit more. But other than that, here are the fingers that I'm talking about, which you would have to use the heat gun for. Now, one thing I shouldn't have done was probably lay down the tint right over here and shrunk it that way, so that it kind of forms the curvature of the window. Because the point of the heat gun is to kind of melt or reshape the tint so that it's a little bit more round or curvy, like this window right here. Unfortunately, that didn't come to mind a couple moments ago, so now I'm trying to shrink it with it on the car or on the windshield. I got a couple more. So again, not a big deal for me, at least. Imperfections. This one right here, because the dirt will probably hide that. Other than that, I got a couple more to go. One over here, right there, right there. Alright, so I got everything finished, even the back, again with some imperfections that I couldn't really fix. But when the car gets dirty, it's gonna probably do a good job on hiding those imperfections. Just like that right there. Because my car is usually more dirty than clean. Alright, so sitting inside the car, I can see that does make a big difference of the light that gets in. It's really dark in here, you guys can see. But other than that, for 40 bucks, I guess not the best quality work, of course, because you do it yourself. But then again, for 40 bucks, if you guys want something temporarily, maybe going for a road trip, you wanted a fast tint, then I would definitely recommend the pre-cut tints. If you guys do want quality work, my suggestion is to go to a professional tinter and paying about 150 to 200 bucks, which is in the end gonna be worth it, since tints usually last a couple of years in the car. So might as well get it done with that price. Alright, so that concludes the video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, or questions, go ahead and leave that in the comment down below. If you guys enjoy some more content like these, hopefully you guys can subscribe. So, that's it. Thanks for watching.